All right, everyone, it's that time again. Break week is over. The spoilers for the new One Piece chapter are here, and things are getting absolutely insane. Loki stands in front of the legendary devil fruit. Harald orders him to eat it. Shanks fights side by side with Scopper Gaban, and even they can't stop what's coming. Buckle up, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss anything. First, the bad news. Next week is another break. But the good news? We're still getting spoilers. So let's dive straight in. Chapter 1169 is titled, I Must Die. And yes, this title refers to Harald. Harald wants to die. Not because he's weak, but because he refuses to become what Emu wants. Harald fought his entire life to make Elbaf peaceful, to make the giants respected, not feared. And Emu wants the exact opposite. Harald accepted the second sigil. He became a holy knight. And with that, Emu gained control over his body. Last chapter ended with Harald in the throne room, begging his people to restrain him. Before we return to Harald, we cut to Shanks and Scopper Gaban. They were together in that whirlpool, and for the first time, we see the symbol on Shanks' arm clearly. Yes, this chapter finally gives us context for it. Gaban tells Shanks something massive. Goldie Roger had a son, Ace. Shanks did not know this at the time, and Shanks says something incredibly important. Roger was his father. Ace would have been his little brother. Not Garling, not the world government. Roger was his real family. We cut back to Oris Castle. Harald orders his people, kill me. The exact same scene we saw before. They stab him, again and again. And once more, he transforms. Shanks is not in the throne room yet. He's still talking to Gaban. And now we finally understand why Shanks came to Elbaf. To warn Harald. Do not accept the second sigil, because once you do, Emu owns you. Shanks escaped that fate himself, but he arrived one day too late. Loki and Jarul enter the castle. Harald confesses everything. I worked with the world government. They betrayed me. You must kill me. No one understands at first. Harald turns to Loki. My son. Kill me and tell Elbaf the truth. But it's impossible. Harald regenerates. He's stronger than ever. He knows he can't be killed. And then Harald does the unthinkable. He orders Loki to eat the legendary Elbaf devil fruit, a fruit passed down for centuries, never eaten, only inherited. All of that no longer matters. Only this power can kill me. Harald completely loses control. He transforms into a monstrous demonic form. This is no longer the Harald we know. Emu tightens his grip. In the chaos, Harald's sword pierces Jarul's head. And that's how Jarul survives for 14 years. Remove the sword, and he would lose his mind completely. Shanks and Scopper Gaban step in, side by side, and even they can't stop Harald. Their attacks don't work. Is it regeneration? Are they holding back? Either way, it's hopeless. And then, the moment I've been waiting for. Loki stands before the treasure vault, the legendary devil fruit, and the black hammer, Ragnar. We've seen this hammer before. When Loki struck the tree, lightning fell from the sky. The hammer moves on its own. It attacks Loki. This means one thing. Ragnar has a devil fruit. Objects can only eat zone fruits, so this must be a mythical zone, a creature strong enough to act independently and summon lightning. A Norse beast? Something ancient? Now remember this. 38 years ago, Rox D. Zebek wanted this fruit. He said it was one of 2 fruits needed to defeat Emu. If this fruit can bypass regeneration, everything makes sense. Next chapter, Loki, the hammer Ragnar, the legendary devil fruit, versus Harald. But one question remains. Shanks knows Harald wasn't himself. So why does Shanks later chain Loki to the tree? Did Loki spiral into rage? Did he disturb the world? Or did Shanks act to honor Harald's will? Tell me what you think. One last thing. Unconfirmed spoilers mention an explanation of the 3 sigils. Even the first sigil can influence a person, depending on their distance to Emu. Even Shanks. That's it for now. Thursday's spoiler video will be wild. Have a great day, everyone. I'm out.